Welcome back. This is my channel, Conscious Evolution. My name's Alan. I was just thinking about my whole situation and the stories that we tell ourselves and how that perpetuates our reality. And I started really thinking about that. You know, the story that I told myself, has changed. But it's, also talking about the past, and talking and thinking about the past will draw more of those past experiences into your reality. So I don't want to talk about that, but I was just thinking about it, and it inspired me to speak about something else, which would be twin flames, and how I felt that I had met my twin flame. And in a sense, I did. I absolutely believe it. I also believe that we are all twin flames, or all soulmates, because we are all connected. And we come into this planet in clusters of souls or spirits that we come together to experience and to learn. So I just went through an experience. I just went through an experience, and what I perceived to be my twin flame was my teacher, was my mirror. So that's what the twin flame relationship is. It's going to show you you. It's going to reflect you, your wounds, wounds. Wounds is a good word. It's going to reflect those things. It's going to reflect your attachments. It's going to reflect wherever you're not whole within your own being. It's going to reflect that back to you. And it's going to manifest into that relationship, which it did. And I've since expanded my perspectives on it. I started thinking about things last night from other perspectives. I started thinking about perspective from her perspective. I started thinking about perspective from, other people's perspectives, and different perspectives from my own perspective. Expanding that perspective. And now that it's past, and I'm comfortable where I am at, and I'm very happy where I'm at energetically, and I am whole and complete. I feel really good. But when I got a message from somebody last night, it triggered me. It triggered me, and my heart started pounding, and it was like, I know that I didn't know why, and I guess because it caught me off guard. I guess is probably what I'm saying. I wasn't prepared. I didn't think I'd ever hear from that person again. But there it was in my reality. So that caused me to look at, to go inward and see what I still needed to heal from, because I don't want to repeat that cycle again. But I really wanted to say that everything absolutely happens for a reason. And I believe that this is part of my journey, part of my mission, part of my destiny, if you will, to be on this vision quest right now. And the experiences I've already had, and the synchronicities and the alignment that I'm achieving and with my inner being is just, it needed to happen. And that relationship also needed to happen, because that showed me where I was giving my power away. Where I was self-sabotaging myself to hold on to the illusion of Bliss Town that I thought I had created. But for a very brief time, I'll tell you what, I did have Bliss Town, man. It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And then it was absolutely not perfect. But it was perfect. It was all divine and happened in divine timing as well. Because when we were in alignment, everything came together just perfectly. And then we fell out of alignment. And that is a very common thing among twin flames. You know, because if you're not ready and prepared or willing to dramatically shift your perspectives in the drop of a hat, like, then it's going to be a really hard thing for you to face yourself like that intensely, because essentially that's what the relationship is. You're facing yourself. You're facing your shadow through your divine counterpart. So once the fun honeymoon part of it ended, that's what was left. So anyways, I just wanted to say I still love and respect this woman, truly do. You know, I forgive her for whatever transpired. I'm not going to get into that. But first, before I got to that point, I had to get to a place where I forgave myself. Because you got to take responsibility for your vibration, for everything that you attract into your reality was provided by the law of attraction, which is created from your vibration. The vibration that you're offering to the universe is what's going to be reflected back to you. So we wanted Bliss Town, we had Bliss Town, and then when the healing work started, everything was revealed of the things we both needed to work on, and it was a lot greater than I think either one of us could have anticipated or even gave thought to. I knew it was going to be a difficult thing because we fell out of alignment before, and it hurt me. Because now, like, the alignment I've achieved with my higher self, with my inner being, when I am even thinking thoughts that are contrary to what my inner being believes and feels, it's very uncomfortable for me. Like, that negative feeling you get is because you're thinking something that isn't in alignment with your higher self. Your higher self is only thinking of the love. Your higher self only sees the divinity in everybody. You are all divine, every one of you. So when you think things that are outside of that divinity, outside of that love, and you feel that contrast, just know that you're thinking of things that are not in alignment with your higher self. So I got way off topic. I guess somebody needed to hear that, or I needed to say it, because I really just wanted to talk about twin flames and how I feel everybody is a potential twin flame in this reality. Potential soulmate, because we are all connected on such a deep level. And it's like when you meet that person that reminds you of home, that reminds you of that divinity inside of you, that gives you that feeling of just pure unconditional love, which when we met in person for the first time, that's what it was. Absolute pure unconditional love. It's the most amazing thing I ever experienced in my life. But that is because we were aligned energetically. Our frequencies were the same. We were at the same exact point in our journey individually and had many, many parallels. Oh, it's a plane. I thought I saw a UFO for a second. No, just a plane. So we were aligned and we were in the same point, and we were both searching for a twin flame. So we were manifesting each other into our lives. So, do I believe in twin flames? Yeah. I just have a new understanding of them now. My understanding has evolved, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Because I feel like we hold on to those labels. We attach to those labels of twin flames and, subscribe to that reality and defend it. Because oh my God, you couldn't have told me otherwise. You couldn't have told me I was not in a twin flame relationship. You still can't tell me that. I still believe that's the experience I just had. But I also believe the experience was a necessary catalyst to get me where I'm at right this minute on my vision quest. So, I was just thinking of how much I do love this person. I do. I love you. I really do. And I love each and every one of you. Because you're all my soul family. You're all my soul tribe. All of you. Some of you I feel more of a resonance with than others, and I think that's because we're probably on a more similar frequency. But that's what I think it is. When you meet somebody, oh, that's cool. It's like a jet. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty cool. You meet at that frequency, and you're both doing the work to get there, and that's what you both want to experience. So we both learned and grew and healed, or at least know what needs to be healed from that ever so brief experience. But what I keep thinking about, and I said at the beginning of the video I didn't want to talk about this, but here I am freaking talking about it. I won't talk about it anymore after this, unless it's to teach, which is why I'm talking about this anyway. So now I forgot what I was going to say. I've been talking for 13 minutes. That's good enough. So I wanted to thank you guys again for the donations. Please keep them coming. I am still pretty far from my destination. I got about 1,000 miles to go yet, and then after that I still got another 1,000 miles to go. So, and that's if I go straight home, which I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going or what I'm going to be called to do. I'm not making any plans. Just letting it go. Just going and living in the now, living in the flow. But I had a rough morning today because I was questioning and doubting, and it's only natural. We're human. That's going to happen. You're going to doubt. You're going to question yourself, and it took me a little bit to get back into alignment today. But I heard something that was profound to me, that it's okay. The contrast. We need the contrast. We need to experience that contrast. That's how we learn what we want and what we don't want. But that contrast is in love. That contrast is your teacher. Those triggers are your teacher. We can get to a place where you can love your triggers in real time. Because your triggers truly are a blessing. It's hard to see that and feel that in the moment. As you get triggered, I work hard to not react, because that's a matrix reaction. 3D reaction is to react instead of respond. thought of something out. I don't want to get down that tangent. So thank all you guys. I love each and every one of you so much. You are all my soulmates. You're all my twin flames. And I hope you're enjoying the journey. Oh, this is what I want to say. I'm probably going to not post for the next 24 hours. Maybe more. I'm feeling called to really... I mean, I've been spending a lot of time with myself. I mean, I've been alone this whole time. But you're never really alone, but you know what I mean. I'm feeling called to really do some intense healing work and some really intense reflections on what I want out of my life, which is what this vision quest is all about. What's my next step? Where am I going to go from here? How can I embody more of my inner guidance, of my inner being, of my higher self? How can I live more in the now and do it, you know? So, I love you guys. Be the change that you want to see in this world. Be the love. Embody that love. Know that you are divine. You're all divine. I see and love the divinity in each and every one of you. Namaste.